Hey there guys, t-shirt booth here for gshelper.com. This is So You Want to Make a Boggle Game video 14. This should be the second last. I think this will be this video and one more. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. In the last video, we did the scoring. Now we need to put a timer in here. So let's go ahead and create a new actor. I'm going to drag it in here. I'm going to put it right underneath the score. And I'm going to call this timer. Well, first we'll go back out. I'm going to create an attribute for the time. So plus sign is going to be a real attribute. And we'll call this timer. For the sake of this, for testing and stuff like that, for showing you, I'm not going to set it to 3 minutes or anything. I'm just going to set it to 30 seconds. So this way we can see it fail really quick and, be on our way. So in our timer, we're going to open it up, and we're going to tell it to display text. I'm going to tell it to display game timer. And for 30 seconds, I'm just going to do quotation, the dots, quotation, dot, dot, and then the time. And let's go with the color. Let's go with pink. And then we'll go on black also. Maybe it's just a dark gray. And we're going to do a rule here. And it's going to say when attribute game start round is true, and we'll just do a timer every 1 second run to completion, change attribute game timer to game timer -1. Hit preview here. So timer's at 30 seconds. I'll hit start, and now you'll see the time the clock is counting. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set up some attributes that stop the game from working once the time is up. Grab some words here. And I'm almost out of time. 1. And you can see it's going into negatives. So we're going to do a couple things here. We're going to wrap the timer in a rule. So I'm going to select the timer. Actually, no, I'm just going to add, hit the plus sign here. And we're going to say if attribute game timer is greater than 0. So now it'll stop at 0, no problem. And we're going to create another rule, and we're going to say when attribute game timer equals 0, change attribute game start round to false. So we'll go ahead and press preview here. And as the timer runs out, let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm out of time, so I can't select anything else anymore. Time's up. I got my words, my 55 points. And see, everything seems fine. I hit start again. And I can go and start working again, but I don't get time. So let's hit back here. And let's go into our round rules. And just shrink what we have here. And let's make a rule that says when attribute game start round is true, we're going to change attribute game timer to 30 because we want to put 30 seconds back on the clock. Let's also go into our timer actor. And again, you don't have sounds, but I'm just going to add here. Let's see here. When timer equals 0 to false, so that's where I'm going to add it here. That one here. So when timer is 0 and it changes game.start to false, we're going to play the sound. Let's go back in here. Start the round. And at a time. So as you can see, I can't click anything anymore because game.start is false. I got 20 points, and I can click start. I now get my time back, and I can continue making words again. So now what we need to do is we need to clear the lists of words. So we're going to hit back, and we go back to our round rules. And in this rule it says when start round is true, we're going to go into our behaviors, and we're going to change attribute. We're just going to change game dot used words and just leave that blank. And then we'll do another change attribute, game dot displayed words, and just leave that blank also. And it basically will just erase everything inside the words. So we'll go ahead and press preview again, click start, and not a very good puzzle. Maybe that's what we'll do next. We'll go in and make our letters a little more useful. Let's let this run down. So there you go. It still shows the word. Can't select anything. But if I hit start, the words are gone, and now I can go ahead and make my words again. Time ran out. Touch again. Now we have to change the score to 0. So we'll go back in here. We're going to change attribute game dot score and put that as 0. Alright guys, I noticed that I broke the game, and I don't know how far back it was that I broke it, but I'll show you here. So now when we select a word and it's a wrong word, it doesn't erase the letters. So we're going to go and fix that right now. We're going to go into the round rules here, and the problem is we have if game.acceptWord is true and game is it a word is true, do this stuff here. But we need this also if it's false. So we're going to take this one and we're going to copy it out here, and we're going to create a rule around it. And we're going to say if attribute game accept word is true and attribute game is it a word, it should be up here, is it a word is false, do this. So we have it here if it's false, and then we have it here if it's if it's true. So let's try that. Let's see if that fixed it. Not a word. Perfect. Now it's gone. Perfect. Perfect. So now we've fixed that. It's perfect. I'm going to go back in. You don't have this, but I put it in here to just do a check while I was paused the video. So I'm going to go back in, and I think that might be it. We'll start our game. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see here. Get one wrong. No time left. Can't select anything. I got my 3 words here. Press start. Changes. Got my 30 seconds. Everything's back to normal. So that's pretty much it. There's Boggle. The only thing I recommend you doing now is finding your balance on your table, to what letters will be good and which ones you want more of and less of, to get a good balance, so you don't have as much trouble making a lot of words. So remember, I just did a Google search on most common letters used, and then I added them. So for the most common, I have 2 of each. You might want to do 3 of each for the most common, and then only 1 of each of the uncommon words or letters. But I'll leave that up to you. That's pretty much it. I think we're going to stop it here. There's a lot more you can do. And please note, I mean, if I was making this game for myself, I wouldn't be making a video, so I probably would have done a bunch of things differently, because I would have had time to go in and test it and change it and optimize it and all that. But when you're making a video like this from start to finish, you don't want to really screw up the video too much, so you kind of just have to go with the flow. So yes, you may come up with ways that might be better, and things that I missed or whatnot. But as I said, this is just a basic. If I was making it for myself, it'd probably be a lot different. But this should get you a little bit of knowledge at least, and help you along the way. I hope out of 14 videos you guys learned a few things, and it was fun. I'm glad I had the opportunity to do this. I'm glad you guys took the time to actually watch these and follow along, and yeah, maybe we'll do this again. We'll see what happens. For now, this is T-Shirt Booth signing off. Head on over to gshelper.com. Check out all the other videos and stuff I got. And I'll see you guys around.